for me to like think about, oh, this is just like an easy read, like an afternoon, Sunday to like read through it. No, I have to be intentional about how I'm reading this. So I have to like listen to it. So let me tell you a quick hack about how I'm able to read a lot of books. It is almost 2024 and I have on my library here a lot of different books that I've bought so that I can really kind of process and read through them. But to be honest, I'm not like a huge reader. I love reading, I love learning, but to read all these books is a little daunting because I'm the type of guy that when you read, you have to be kind of in the zone or in the flow. And so sometimes it's a little hard for you to kind of like wrap your head around, or you reread the same line or the same paragraph. You're like, I have no idea what I just read. I've had that challenge. And so the way I'm able to overcome this is simply by having an audiobook that I actually have the exact book that I'm going to read, and I'm able to go through it. What this does is allows me to actually retain and process things. So it's helpful because now I can do like 1.7 to 2x speed on the audiobook, and I'm able to get through big books like this. Is like Ray Dalio book about principles. I haven't read this one. It seems a pretty good book on reviews of what I've seen on people's bookshelves and what people have told me about. But this is a big book. Like this is a textbook. And so for me to like think about, oh, this is just like an easy read, like an afternoon, Sunday to like read through it. No, I have to be intentional about how I'm reading this. So I have to like listen to it. So there's the learning loops about like how you process and retain things. And so the way you want to do this is you have listening. So you're hearing it, you're actually touching it. Like you're doing something with your hands. And with me, where I do with all these books, the reason why I buy them instead of going to the library. And when I used to be broke, I used to do a lot of that where I just get a lot of books. And then like there's certain apps like Hoopla is one that's like a free thing that you can get for like regular books or like mobile like Kindle type of books. But I would go and get books and I would just like do this and maybe I'd write something about it to try to remember something. But for me, there's the learning loop. So it's listening, it's physically touching, I'm seeing it, I'm underlining it. I think the only extra thing that I probably could do is like review about like what the major principles of like this, or like sharing the notes I've had from it that would allow me to really get a good grasp about knowing what each of these books are about. But it allows me to get through a big book like this within probably a month, if not sooner, probably in a week or two. Because now what I'm doing, a book like this size is close to like 500 pages, a little over 500 pages. Okay, 550. Okay, that's where the appendix is. Okay, 544. Okay, so a book like this, most books though are like 150 to 200 pages. So it's pretty easy for you to like be able to get through a book in a week when you have like a smaller one, like this, it's probably 200 pages. Yeah, almost exactly 200 pages. And so you could read through that like in a week. So it allows you to, like, if you're looking and doing this in about 20 to 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how much you read, I try to at least dedicate, 20 to 30 minutes aside so I can really kind of do this each day. But I can get through a book like that within a week. So now you have 52 weeks out of the year. How many books, how much information, how many like learning things can you learn? And if you're underlining and processing, thinking about, you're listening to it, and then you're having the physical, you're being intentional about nothing else but that, you're going to learn a lot of skills. So that's kind of my learning hack for the day. Make sure you get some books for this year to help you process and think. Tell me down below in the comments or something about how you process and think about learning. But that's something that I've seen that's been very, very helpful for how to do things. So get a book, get it Audible, allow yourself to connect with something like that allows you to have a lot of learning.